Hey guys, back for a kind of fun summertime look that I'm doing today. To start everything off, I'm going to be taking my Nivea Post Shave Balm as my primer, like I always do, and my Real Techniques Beauty Blender. And, oh, not yet, actually, just rubbing that on. Right now, just rubbing that on as the primer. Then I'm taking my Real Techniques Beauty Blender and my Revlon Photo Ready BB Cream in light to medium, and just applying that all over my face. I really, I'm not the craziest about this BB cream, but it does do a good job in the summer. It has like, I think it's a 20 SPF in it, so I like to wear this on like lighter days when I'm not doing anything too crazy, because it does tend to get a little greasy on me, but as long as I set it, it'll do okay on like a lighter day that I'm not doing anything too crazy. And like I said, it has the SPF, so it's really nice for summertime. It does, like I said, tend to be a little greasy on me though, so I really try to blend it out and then set it with a powder to make sure that it definitely stays on. Then I'm taking the Maybelline Fit Me in Sand, and I'm just going under the eyes, nose, highlighting some of the points of the face. Then I'm just going back in with my Real Techniques Beauty Blender and just blending it all out. Then I'm going in with the e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder and just setting under my eyes. This powder is super great. I think it's like super finely milled, so it gets like really under there and definitely does not cake up anything. It makes it look very flawless under the eyes. This is one of my favorite powders, and it's like $3, I believe, on their website. It's a great powder. Then I'm going in with the Rimmel Stay Matte, and this is just in the translucent shade. Like I said, once again, this foundation can sometimes get a little greasy on me, but as long as I set it with a good powder, it normally does pretty well for me. So I just didn't go super heavy, but I definitely dusted this all over my face. Then I'm going in with the NYX Wonder Stick, contour stick. And I don't remember what shade this is in. I believe it was the lightest one that they had available. I'm not super crazy about the highlighter side of this. It has like a cream highlight as well. I'm not super crazy about that. I don't normally use the highlight side a lot, but the actual contour shade is a really good one. I think it's not too crazy, like, you know, it's not too warm and it's not too cool either. I think it's a really good mix of the two. And I'm also just going in with my Real Techniques detailer brush and just contouring out my nose a little bit with this as well. And then I'm going in, this is an e.l.f. brush, and I'm just buffing out my nose. Then I'm going back in with my Beauty Blender, and I'm just buffing out the cheeks and forehead. Then I'm taking the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Powder, and I'm just going in over top of that. I feel like it just smoothed out this look a little bit better to just put a little bit of bronzer over top and go in with the brush. I feel like it just made it look a little bit more flawless. Then I'm going in with Milani Luminoso and my e.l.f. I think it's Oliver face brush, something like that, and just dusting that right on the apples of my cheek. I love this blush for the summertime. I feel like it's such a brightening kind of skin tool. Then I'm going in with the Flower Glisten Up Highlighter Chubby Stick, and I really love this. I feel like this is a really great dupe for Benefit Sunbeam, I believe it is. I feel like it's just such a glowy kind of natural look that I think is really, really great for the summertime. Then I'm going in with my NYX HD eyeshadow base and just rubbing that all over my eyes as a base before I go in with my eyeshadows. Then this is my custom Coastal Scents shade under Oatmeal Tan. I made the whole palette myself. I really enjoy it because it has a ton of warms. It's kind of like my own little creation that I made, and I got to pick out all my ones. I love Coastal Scents. It's $1.99 an eyeshadow, and they also sell the actual compacts as well for I think they're like $10 or something. But I love Coastal Scents. I use this palette almost every single day. So this one is an Oatmeal Tan, and I'm just using it all in my crease. And then the second one that I'm taking is Harvest Brown. These are both very, very warm, kind of like red undertones. But I'm just taking the first one I put all over, and then this one I'm just kind of putting on the outer corner, and I'm going to buff that out so it's kind of transition color. I wanted to keep this look very, very warm for the summertime. I love kind of warmer reddish colors because I think you can actually mix them with a lot of other colors and they still just kind of brighten up everything. And I wanted to get a pop of color in this look, and like I said, I think that red kind of eyeshadows go with a lot of colors. So I'm taking my Maybelline 24-Hour Color Tattoo in Tenacious Teal, and I'm just putting this right under my eye. I went in first with my Harvest Brown under the eye, and then right after that I went in with the Color Tattoo and popped it right over top of it, just to kind of give it that pop of color. I love the color tattoos, and especially this shade I think is so, so pretty for the summertime. That really, really bright blue, and it has such a crazy staying power. The color tattoos really, it says it's 24-hour, but it's they really do. They stay for a really, really long time. And then I'm going in with the NYX Tres Jolie, and I'm just I'm just taking this all over my top lid and lining my top lid. I find sometimes when I'm not trying to try super hard on my eyeliner, I like doing this better than a liquid liner because it doesn't get all in my eyelashes, and I feel like it's just so much easier. I feel like it cuts it in half. Then I'm going in with my L'Oreal Infallible eyeliner and just winging it out. I don't like using sticks to wing out my liners, I feel like, because it's not precise enough, so I do love the liquid liners to actually use it for my wing. But on the top of my lid, I love using the just actual, any kind of stick liner, because I think it just is so, so simple. It's kind of foolproof. Then I went in with my L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara and just did a couple coats. My camera actually cut off without telling me, so I went in with the with that and did a couple different coats of that. And then after I was finished with that, I went in with the NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder and just filled in my brows. I also really love powders for my brows, especially in the summer. I feel like it makes them nice and bold and thick, but I feel like it's just such a time saver. I feel like it goes by super quickly. And then I just used a spoolie to make it look a little bit more natural and just brush them out a little bit. Alright, and then I went in with the Wet n Wild matte lipstick in Pinkerbell. Like I said, I wanted to do a super bright look. I feel like these colors actually all kind of went well together, even though they are very bright. I don't feel like anything's competing with each other, and I feel like it's just such a fun look. I really, really like the way that this turned out. I really love the pink and the blue together. I feel like they just look really, really pretty for the summertime. Everything is very affordable in this look. I mean, it's super cheap. Everything is Wet n Wild or NYX, things like that. And yeah, I had a lot of fun making this look. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope it was something simple that you get some kind of inspiration from. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.